Welcome back to Not Real Fishing, everybody. And today, as you can see, we are at the salt. It's currently 12 o'clock. I've only got about 2 hours to fish, maybe 2.5 if I push it. And today's goal is just to see what's biting. All I have is fish bites, and all I have is the shrimp flavor. I don't think I have bloodworm, which I would have liked to bring as well. There is a bunch of fiddler crabs we could use as bait as well if we needed to. But we are going to start with the fish bites, and we're going to march down to the creek we normally fish up here. And I figured we'd just go ahead and get all the talking and rundown done as we walk. So when we get there, we can just do some fishing. What we've got today is 2 hand lines. We've got the bigger black one, and then we got the smaller blue one. And I haven't fished with the blue one yet. It is rigged up, except for I don't have a weight or a hook on it, but it has had the line placed on it. So we're gonna probably get there, throw the larger of the 2 out, go ahead and let it start getting wet, and then we'll rig up the blue one, and we'll get into that. The reason why I like this blue one is I like the big black one. I think it's a 9-inch yo-yo. I like that one, but it doesn't cast as good because it's like the line gets stuck to it pretty, I don't know, tight, I guess, because it's so large. It does have a fast retrieve speed because it's larger, but it doesn't cast as well. The Yoyito is kind of the exact opposite. It casts super good, but has a super slow retrieve. And then of course, hopefully this one is kind of like an in-between of the two, and it'll be like a nice balance of casting and retrieving. So hopefully that's what we're gonna get. If we don't, well, we're gonna use it anyways because it's what we got. And I hope we're catching a good tide here, because I'd love to get some black drum on this setup. This is about the time of the year that I caught them here last time on the Tenkara rod. I wasn't filming for videos at the time because I hadn't started the channel yet, but it was one of the first times I took the Tenkara rod to the saltwater, and my grandpa was with me, and we fished this spot. Me and him used to fish this spot all the time. So hopefully we can get some fish out of here. So this is where we're gonna start. And yeah, let's hope we get our hands wet with a fish. All right guys, on the 9-inch yo-yo, we've got a slide and sinker set up to a snap swivel, and then we've got a small circle hook. I was gonna originally bring a larger circle hook. Some fish swimming right in front of us, little schoola. It's like mullet. I was gonna bring a smaller, a larger hook, and I was hoping that we could catch a smaller fish and then eventually hook it, fillet it, and then use that as bait, as opposed to using just the fish bites. But in my haste to leave the house, I forgot to grab something to fillet a fish with. I don't have a knife, so yeah, we're gonna get this started. I think I'm gonna cast it just kind of in the channel there. I don't want it to be too far out, because there's a deep channel that runs through here, because this is actually a access for people's boats. And then I'm thinking the other one we might throw out that way, more towards the center. And I'm hoping if we're getting this on a good tide, any fish that might be coming through in and out this creek, like this little school right there, anything larger will be coming through as well. I've caught flounder here as well. Flounder, black drum. I have not caught a red drum here. I've caught a red drum back that way toward those, I don't know if you can see it right here, but where the shells are shining and they're like bright white. I caught a red drum there, but not over this way. Get my line a little taut, then just leave it alone. There we go. And we're gonna get the other one rigged up now. All right guys, we've got the same thing on this one. We got the egg sinker down to a piece of fish bites. We're not gonna put it quite where I said I wanted to put it. We're gonna put it straight in front of us, still in this channel. But the reason why is I wanna see how good this casts. It's still got a bit of memory on it. So I'm not gonna be able to get quite as far of a cast as I'd like. But we're gonna leave this one right here. And now both of our lines are out. And hopefully we can get us a fish. Oh, I got something, guys. Looks like a little croaker. Maybe there'd be some of these guys out here. He's little, but he's got our skunk out the boat. Am I even recording? Yeah. Come here, buddy. Come here. Say hi to everybody. This is a spot croaker. Or sorry, just a regular croaker. I think it's an Atlantic croaker. Get in the shades, you can see some more of the colors. They're really cool fish. Really small one. But we're gonna let this little guy go. There you go, little dude. Keep out your way. Just cruising. Ain't even just taking his sweet time. Alright. That's one thing about this fish bites is sometimes you think it's not working, but it stays on the hook for about 20 minutes, maybe 30 if you really push it. But it's only for about 10 minutes is it really effective, because it has to start breaking down before it really, you know, has any major effect on anything. Alright, let's let this bad boy sit. Get a little bit of tension on the line so we can see if anything bites it. There we go. Check this white one. Alright guys, we're going to relocate just a little bit. We're going to go to where we did really good last time we hand lined out here. And we got all those spots. And it's not very far, so I'm just going to leave it recording. If you're interested in that video, I'll tag it up in the whatchamacallit above. The, you know, cards, I guess, what you call it. Put it up there. And, see if we get anything over here. I'm thinking of putting two out in two vastly different locations. I'm gonna put one, I think, straight out, and then one I'm gonna cast kind of to the right over towards there, because I've seen big fish break against the bank before. Not today, but I have seen them do that before. So I'm gonna put probably the bigger rods, the bigger reel straight out, because it's casting a bit better today than the other one is. And it's got the freshest piece of bait. So we're gonna get that out there. I'm just gonna let that sink for a minute. Get in our slack. Until we start feeling the bottom. I feel it is I just keep my fingers on the tip here, and I just slowly turn the yo-yo with a little bit of pressure on my fingers like this. That way you can feel anything. Yeah, we're on the bottom now. Because you want to be on the bottom, but you don't want to be, you know, snagged up on anything either. This one we're going to throw out to this side. Keep it a bit closer to the bank. That way we've kind of got shallow water and deeper water kind of controlled. Well, trying to get the other rod set up and we're getting a bite. Got him. I don't know if he's still on, but we got him. Doesn't feel too big. I can't really tell yet because it's not fighting very hard. Yeah, he's got a little bit of fight to him, but not much. It's like a big old pinfish or croaker. Yeah, big old croaker. Check it out, guys. Angry little croaker. There we go, guys. Oh, hey. Oh, y'all hear him? Come on, you can talk to us? Yeah. Another little croaker. We're gonna let him go as well, if we don't get soaked in the process. Let this little guy go. All right, well, that's a little croaker we got from this spot. Our bait's still good, so we're gonna throw it back out there. That got all tangled up. We're gonna redo that. Now, that last croaker we caught was big enough we could have taken him home and eaten him. I'm not keeping fish today, but eventually I will do a catch and cook. Trying to save that for our 500 subscriber special. I got to sneeze. Woo! I sneezed. Anyway, I was gonna save that for our 500 subscriber special as a catch and cook. So if you guys, you know, want to get there and see that, y'all want to see me cook some fish, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and share it, most importantly, so other people can subscribe. Come on, fishy fishies. Well, I think we're gonna call it here, mostly because I've only got 15 more minutes to fish, and we just broke off our hooks. So yeah, we're gonna call it. And I'm trying to see if I see any fiddler crabs. If I do, see if I can get them on camera this time. And I can show y'all. Yeah, right here is where I caught that red drum, casting out this way and bringing it back towards me with a cast master with a chartreuse and red crappie jig, crappie tube as a teaser on the back hook. Look at that, booking it. I don't know how anybody can afford to drive that right now. I know I can't. Imagine filling that sucker up even before things got expensive. it was expensive to do something like that. No way I could afford then, and no way I can afford it now. See, I don't know if y'all can see that line of rocks right there, but they end right there. Then you can fish out that way a little bit more. Sometimes there's fish in here in this little, oh look, there's all the fiddler crabs. I don't know if you can see them. Y'all see all the crabs? Y'all see them all moving, running around on the ground? Hundreds of them. Hundreds of those. It's always really cool to see those. They make pretty good bait too, especially if you can take them out to like a big piece of structure and then just drop them off. Drop them off with the side of a piling. Then kind of drop them and let whatever eats them, eats them. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and try to get this, see if we can get up to 500 subs so we can do that catch and cook. But yeah, in the meantime, you guys take it easy.